thank my parents over and over again for letting me attend Christian Academy, because I think it's the best high school experience that I could have.
All right, I have my spiritual provider on board with me, and he is a person of many talents. Not only is he a preacher, but he's a builder as well. Now, Webby, how important is a plan?
A plan is very important. If you don't know where you're going with a plan, you don't end up with a good product. And it could be costly if it's not a good plan.
Ooh, costly?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like anything that I would want to be on the tail end of, something costing me more. And so that's important. From the ground up, everything
Absolutely.
has to be
From
precise.
From the foundation to the roof.
Well, guess who knows? And you know Bob Leonard. You've had dealings with Bob Leonard. Better
Great
by
guy.
Design. He is a great guy. Better by Design. If you are planning to build, I don't care what it is, commercial, residential, whatever, call Bob Leonard today, 502-741-2748, 741-2748, or visit his website, bbd-plans.com.
You're listening to Just Ask Joyce on WFIA, The Spirit.
Thank you so much for joining in on this conversation about President Obama's recent directive that every school will now open their bathrooms and their I'm sorry, I'm choking.
Locker rooms
to
transgenders.
You take it over and let me clear my
well,
throat.
we've got Brian on the line. Brian, what's on your mind, man?
Yeah, I was thinking about you. You talked about taking our kids out of the schools as a result of this, and I don't see how that does anything but help them, because we still pay taxes that fund public schools. So I don't see how that really helps.
Well, it wouldn't help in that respect. I think what we're talking about is as a hypothetical. Would that make a difference if parents pulled all their children out? Because, yeah, we do pay taxes, but
and it would make a positive financial impact on public schools. Really, I mean, if you're paying for a student to go there, yet they don't go there anymore, they have more money because they're not paying as many teachers. They're not paying for lunches. They're not doing all these things. So, I mean, what can we really do to make an impact? Because this is unacceptable.
Well, the legal analyst that was on the show at the 3 o'clock hour, I don't know if you got to hear that, Brian. You might want to go back and listen to him. But he actually was encouraging boycotting as well. But there is funding. If your child misses school, then that's why they have these, these limitations on how many days a child can miss school. And I know, listen, that's not the ideal way to get a message across, but our hands are kind of tied here. But when the child misses so many days of school, federal funding stops, state funding stops. They miss that money.
They count heads.
So
they get so much money
count,
per head.
Yes, head count is important, and so that's why he was saying, it would get their attention. Of course, I'm not sure it's going to rattle President Obama's cage at all, because I don't think he cares, quite frankly, because there's a different agenda here. We have to understand this is going on at the surface, but there is a hidden agenda that none of us are seeing from here. And I know that it's going to the moral fiber here, but I think it's much, much deeper than that. I think it's all about government control. I think it's setting us up for, dictatorship, socialism, communism. Who knows? And of course, this is just coming from me, but there's a deeper hidden agenda that none of us are seeing, and we are just seeing, what they're throwing at us. And so I don't know, but I know that if we stay silent, we will lose our voice. And so
I feel like we've already lost it, honestly.
Honestly, we're beginning to see the repercussions of 1960, when Madalyn Murray O'Hair filed the petition to stop prayer in schools. And one voice made all the difference in this United States, and no one rose to defend it. It was that one voice dictated, and we are seeing our silence voice then, now years later, decades later, still we are witnessing the repercussions from that, because her voice carried the weight all throughout these generations.
And see, you were talking about what difference it would make, and to me, I'm just thinking about it, and you caused me to give it a lot of thought. If you have less classes because you got 1,000 less students, you don't need to pay that many teachers, so teachers are going to lose their jobs. You don't need that many bus drivers are going to lose their jobs, and these people that privately own bus systems that the school hires, they're going to lose their income. I think there's a ripple effect of that. Let's say 2,000 children in Kentucky decided to stay home for a week because their parents pull them out. You would get some attention because of that.
And here's the thing: the schools, and what Bruce was telling us, the schools need to be having a voice here. We need to be telling our school administrators. So, what are you going to tell the President of the United States? What are you going to say? Because they can refuse to do this, and of course, they're going to lose their federal funding, absolutely. But if every school would join together and say, "We object," and strongly object. Of course, there's been some lawsuits filed already, but as we know, the legal system is a slow grinding wheel, and it's going to take a while. So in the meantime, what do we do? What do? We have a few options at our disposal. Listen, there's only a few weeks left of school. There's only a couple of weeks. We could send a strong message in these couple of weeks and say, you know what? You figure it out. But my child's school year is done. And I believe that we could send a message in just these few short weeks. But let me tell you, with this coming down at the end of the school year, I believe he's just been waiting. We'll go back next year and, we'll just accept it. That's what we always do. Do. Brian, thank you for that call. Over again. Yep, thank you for the call.
Michelle, hang on.
Michelle, you hang on. We'll be back.
WFIA, The Spirit.
Attention all timeshare owners. Were you a victim of a high-pressure or dishonest timeshare sales agent? Were you confused with what you were buying or didn't provide what you were promised? Do you feel that you overpaid for your timeshare, can't afford it, or do you simply not use it anymore and just want out? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we can help. We're Timeshare Compliance, and every day we help hundreds of timeshare victims protect their rights. Our team can legally terminate your timeshare agreement, ending the payments forever, saving you thousands. In some cases, we can even get you a refund of the fees you previously paid. But you must act now. Call 800-811-7670 or visit timesharecompliance.com for a free consultation. We can help you save thousands, but only if you call 800-811-7670 or visit timesharecompliance.com for an absolutely free consultation. That's 800-811-7670 or timesharecompliance.com.
It's our golden anniversary at WFIA.
50 years on the air in Kentuckiana.
And you can help us kick off our 50th summer. This Father's Day, June 19th at Huber's. And WFIA and Better by Design present Gold City. With plenty of gold records of their own. Gold City. Celebrate Dad's heart of gold with a sweet deal that's good as gold. With 2 tickets, which include Huber's Family Restaurant's amazing buffet and the Gold City concert for just $50.
Gold City.
Just 200 pairs of tickets will be sold, and they'll go fast. Don't miss this golden opportunity with Gold City. Call Huber's now for tickets, 812-923-5255. That's 812-923-5255. Call 812-923-5255.
Thursday, June 9th at Actors Theater, join your friends for the 7th annual Unity for Life event, a live performance of Miracles Happen. This production benefits Lifehouse Maternity Home. Watch the life-changing miracles of Lifehouse come alive on stage with the professional actors of Think Tank Theater. Lifehouse has saved 60 babies to date and provides for the spiritual, physical, emotional, and intellectual needs of young pregnant women in a Christ-centered home. Purchase tickets at WFIAFM.com. Keyword Unity.
Daughters need strong fathers. It's a simple truth. But over the past 20 years, our culture has degraded fathers. This is Dr. Meg Meeker. My new book, Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters Devotional, shows fathers how to really connect with their daughters and help them grow up to be smarter, stronger, and more successful.
Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters Devotional. 52 devotions every father needs by Dr. Meg Meeker is available now on Amazon and at bookstores everywhere.
You're listening to Just Ask Joyce on WFIA.
the spirit.
Thank you so much for joining in with this hot topic, and it should make us all hot. Michelle, how are you today, sweetheart?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Are you cranked up on this?
Well, my kids don't go to public school. They go to private school because of all the drama and everything that's been taken out of teachers' hands. The kids have more control than teachers ever did. Yeah. And this is just another way. So what is going to, first of all, is it just public schools that's affecting? Private schools are not affecting?
It is affecting religious colleges who, it's going to affect anyone who participates in Title IX in any way, gets any kind of funding. If the kids do, if they do, whatever, if Title IX is involved in any way in the institution, it will affect. So most private high schools